Breaking right now, a man is dead. Another one is in the hospital after yet another shooting in Brooklyn.
It all happened over a midnight meal in Brownsville inside a chicken restaurant. Pix 11's Giovanni Diaz live on the scene right now. I know it's so early in the investigation for the NYPD. What have you been able to learn?
Hey, you guys, good morning to the both of you. Yeah, very early, still not a lot to share at this point. What we do know, Kirsten, as you mentioned, it happened inside of that wings and pizza restaurant here. It was around midnight when cops were called to this area for reports of an assault. But by the time they got here, they found two men shot. One of them was shot in the head. That man was 44 years old. He was taken to the hospital, but unfortunately, he did not survive. At this point, his name has not been released by the authorities. What we do know here that we are gathering at the scene is that this was likely a person who worked at that restaurant.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the latest edition of Call Outs TV. This your boy Ja, man. NYPD officers worked the scene where a 44-year-old man was fatally shot in the head and a 39-year-old man was shot to the leg inside of a wings and pizza restaurant at 842 Rockaway Avenue within the confines of the 73rd Precinct in Brooklyn, New York. August 23rd, Sunday morning at approximately 12:01 a.m., police responded and discovered the two men shot. EMS responded and transported the 44-year-old man and 39-year-old man to Brookdale Hospital. The 44-year-old man who was shot in the head was pronounced dead. Yo, this is nasty work out here, man. So you niggas killed a hard working man who's not even from this country. You niggas is broke motherfuckers. Y'all miserable at the world. One thing I respect about them Indians that come from Bangladesh or whatever part of India they come from, they work really hard. They stay open late nights in the trenches in Brownsville, 842 Rockaway Avenue, between Newport and Lot Avenue. Y'all niggas are lucky to even have a restaurant open late night for when y'all coming from them late night house parties or just coming from a club period and you want something to eat and you live in that area. Before you go upstairs, you're able to go into the chicken spot because they open late night serving you hungry ass niggas. I'm so sick and tired of you niggas, and it's not all of us, because there's some hard working people that live within that Brownsville community that get up every day and go to work to do what they gotta do to put food on the table and clothes on their kids' back. But then you got niggas that live over there that get up every day with crime on their mind, thinking about taking something from somebody else or either taking their life. Y'all gotta be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen, when y'all outside in them early morning hours going to the chicken spot in the hood. Now what's gonna end up happening over here, the niggas that live over there in this area that didn't have nothing to do with this shit, they're gonna suffer the consequences. They're not gonna be able to go to a chicken spot and grab them a slice of pizza or some chicken wings on a late night when they hungry from drinking that Henny or that Don Julio. They gonna probably have to do the Uber Eats thing where Uber Eats and DoorDash is charging an arm and a leg just to get your food to you. And then you can't even trust them motherfuckers. I'd rather go and get my own food. Cause I'm hearing them food delivery drivers, they be already pissed off that those apps is not paying them. So they spitting in your food, they putting all types of shit in your food to poison you. People are wicked nowadays. Whoever shot this hard-working man and killed him, you're gonna get caught, you dickhead. They got cameras all over there, inside and outside. And they got cameras from Newport Gardens across the street over there. Like, this is a high crime area. It's always been like that for decades. Only the strong survive out there, man. Whoever did this to this man, if you knew you didn't have the money, Your broke ass shouldn't have went in the store, because I can guarantee you it's probably arguing with the guy in the store, probably was short, probably didn't have the money to buy whatever the fuck he was trying to get out of there, whether it was some chicken wings or some pizza. His bum ass probably didn't have enough money for it. So he probably was arguing with the worker in the store, and the worker probably got slick out his mouth, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Them dudes from India, Bangladesh, or wherever they from that come over here and work, they do be getting disrespectful out their mouth at times, and they don't understand the American way is a motherfucker kill you out here, son. A nigga don't care if you got a wife and kids to go home to, so you gotta watch how you talking to people that's from the hood that support your business. It's nasty work out here, man. Rest in peace to that man. Like every day, somebody is getting their lights turned off out here in NYC, man. Y'all gotta be safe and keep your head on the swivel. And be careful going to them chicken spots in the hood on a late night. How many people have y'all heard about in y'all hood? If y'all live in the hood, how many people have y'all heard about getting killed standing in front of them chicken spots or standing inside the chicken spot on a late night? Ain't no police outside them hours. That's the perfect time to kill somebody. I want y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. This killing shit gotta stop. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm out.
12 Adam 63. Officer needs assistance. Possible 187 at corner of Crenshaw and Century.
They shot my brother. They shot my brother.
No problem.
On the band, SWAT team, and that increased from 2 weeks, 2 days previously. That shit, and the end of shit, that shit.
It's off limits, bro.
Yes.
Breaking right now, a man is dead. Another one is in the hospital after yet another shooting in Brooklyn.
It all happened over a midnight meal in Brownsville inside a chicken restaurant. Pix 11's Giovanni Diaz live on the scene right now. I know it's so early in the investigation for the NYPD. What have you been able to learn?
Hey, you guys, good morning to the both of you. Yeah, very early, still not a lot to share at this point. What we do know, Kirsten, as you mentioned, it happened inside of that wings and pizza restaurant here. It was around midnight when cops were called to this area for reports of an assault. But by the time they got here, they found two men shot. One of them was shot in the head. That man was 44 years old. He was taken to the hospital, but unfortunately, he did not survive. At this point, his name has not been released by the authorities. What we do know here that we are gathering at the scene is that this was likely a person who worked at that restaurant. That's what we heard earlier today here. But of course, that's also pending confirmation from the NYPD. Officers also located a 39-year-old man who was shot in the leg. He was taken to the hospital and thankfully he's expected to be okay. Now, you can see there in the video, officers were looking through the restaurant. Multiple evidence markers were placed on the ground showing the number of shots that were fired here. I counted at least 4 of them, but of course, again, all of this still under investigation this morning by the NYPD. Now, this incident happened on Rockaway Avenue in the Brownsville section of Brooklyn. The 73rd precinct is the one responsible for this community, and a lot of conversation has been going around about crime going up and going down across the 5 boroughs. So I actually looked into that this morning. If you can pull up those numbers there, according to the NYPD, there have been 14 shooting incidents in 2026 so far as of August 16th. At the same time last year, in 2025, there were 21 incidents. So that is a decline of more than 30%. Still, we have covered just this past week 3 shootings in Brooklyn this week. Deadly shootings, I should say. One of them ending with a 17-year-old shot in the head just on Wednesday earlier this week. So, of course, even though the crime is down, this community still feels quite uneasy about everything that's going on out here. And as of right now, there's no motive for this incident out here in Brownsville. Guys, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, it has been an unfortunate series of days when it comes to these shootings. Thank you.